Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Star Crochet Podcast, episode 25. My name is Joni, and I am the Star Crochet. I was going to say Star Crochet Podcast, but no, I am the Star Crochet, and I sell crochet clothing and accessories for men, women, children, and babies. And on today's podcast, I talk about things like any shop updates, what I've been up to, any items sold, any yarn, if I have bought any for the business, any new listings, any finished objects, any works in progress, any answers to any questions, and any final thoughts, if I have any for the business. So, what I have been up to. I did have my psychiatry appointment again, and it was recent, very recent. And it was another situation where I told my doctor, what was going on, and I had, again, he wasn't able to do much about it. And, what I had to say was that I am starting to have more of the fainting spells, and that was the best way that he described it whenever I would go through them, and I told him about it before, because what I would go through, and I'll explain to you guys, is that I will have the feeling that I need to faint, but my body would give me a notification, just let me know, hey, I need to lay down or something and stay still. So then I would go on my bed and lay down, but then I need to stay absolutely still, and then I would stay frozen like that. And it would be hard for me to move, it would be hard for me to do anything. All I can do is think, really. And so I'd be stuck there, and they've been lasting a lot longer now. They've been lasting for about 3 minutes each now, and that I've been having about 8 of them the past month. And so my doctor, he just didn't do much about it. He was just like, oh, dang, that's not good. And so that I had to remind myself, that's probably the best he can do is, again, I'm talking about the medication because that's just what helps me right now. And so I feel that being the best he can do, he can't really do much more. I'm not uncontrollable to where I need to go to another hospital. I'm not, I'm in control. I'm taking my medicine. I'm doing great. And there's only so much medication I can take, and there's only so much that the medication can do towards the severity of what I have. So that is what I've been up to. And otherwise, I have been a crochet machine. I have been partial knitting machine, and I have just been working on bettering my business. I have been working on I cleaned out most of my room. I had the last part that I needed to clean out in order to evolve again, if I would say that, to go to the next part of my life, the next chapter, the next new beginning of my life. I had to, and again, nobody had to tell me this. I had to figure it out by myself, and that's okay. It's still in divine timing. So I had to clean out my closet, and I was talking to myself, and while I was cleaning out my closet, and I was just like, I'm cleaning out my closet. So, the Eminem song. But anyway, I cleaned out all of my closet. I had, a random blanket and sheets, and I had a whole bunch of stuff in there. I had a whole lot of black clothes and a whole lot of fancy black clothes that I just donated to Goodwill or to whichever, what do they call those? Thrift stores. At the drop boxes of the clothes that they have, at near banks and near Walmart, near thrift stores themselves. And so I dropped those off there, and I had a full bag, and it was like barely able to keep closed. So I had that, and I made a lot of space in my closet, and I'm very happy about that. And then I cleaned up my nightstand, and I'm very excited about that. So with that being said, grab some tea, some coffee, some water, and your knitting project, your crochet project, and let's get started. So for the shop sales, I have an upcoming sale. It is now Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And there is a shop sale going on today. It is Wednesday. What is today's date? February 14th. Of course, Valentine's Day. And the sale today runs from until tomorrow. It is 25% off and every listing. And not just that sale, it's going on, and I'll have it posted by tomorrow, and by the time this is posted tomorrow on Thursday, it might be running out. So that's why I'm going to cover the next shop sale right here. And the next shop sale that will be available is the St. Patrick's Day sale, and that runs from March 17th, 2024 midnight to March 18th, 2024 midnight Eastern Standard Time, EST. And that entails 25% off every listing on both my Etsy and Squarespace, and they're both connected of the sales. And for example, the women's socks, knitted women's socks, it costs on average $144, and on sale it would be around $108. And that is the upcoming shop sale that I have. I do have one new listing, and I'll show it right here. And it is the crop tops with sleeves. Not all of the sizes are on the listing quite yet. The sizes that are on the listings are extra small, small, medium, and large. And I have yet to put extra large because that is currently what I'm working on right now. I just wanted to have what I have available to show for you all on sale, or no, that is listed already for you guys to purchase, so you guys don't have to wait. And that is the listing that I have. It is the cropped tops with the sleeves, and you can see the price right here as well in the listing. And the reason why it's so expensive is because I factor in all of the things like time, materials, and shipping, and that is just the major part. It's mainly the time part and how much I pay myself per hour. That's also another major part, so this is part number 4, and it's just basically what I factor into what I put into my formula for figuring out the prices, and that's why they're so high, is because I value my time, I value my talent, I value the materials, and I value every product that I use that it takes to ship your order, and that I use to wash your order before I send it to you. So I make sure that no perfumes or anything are used on your items, your products. And let's see, so you can see the item right here, and that is the new listing that I have. I have one finished object, and I would like to start something a little bit new here. The way that I show you all the finished objects, I would like to try a little bit differently. I would like to talk about the finished objects first before I show you guys, because when I tend to show you all the projects as I'm talking, it tends to have the mic cut out certain parts of what I say, and then when I go into editing mode, I have to extract the audio and then move it around a little bit, and it gets a little aggravating when it comes to that. It gets a little frustrating because it's like, oh, again for like the 7th time, or again for the 9th time, or again for, and this, I've been doing that before, and whenever you would watch the videos and it would have like a little gap of audio, that's because I already had to extract the audio and then like move it around a little bit afterwards. of the video to match the voice back with what I am saying with my lips and how they're moving. I had to match the voice back with what I'm saying in the video. So I want to show you guys first, and then I will explain. I don't quite want to separate the connection of the mic and the receiver. I want to try to do my best with showing you guys while I am talking about the product, but I don't want to disconnect the built-in Bluetooth that has between the mic and the receiver. So I want to show you guys first this finished object, and then I will talk about it to the best that I can. So my finished object is the size large of the cropped top with sleeves, and it also has a spiky shoulders and ribbing around the ribs, and it has, I'll show you guys. So I know I need to get a better mic because I got this one off of Amazon for like $27 or something. So yeah, I do need to get a better one. And so I've been looking on Best Buy. And so whenever I boom, whenever the universe decides that I'm ready to boom of my business, I have a pair of cordless mic that I've been looking at Best Buy, and I would like it a lot. So I would like to try that out as well once I have the money. And so about this apparel garment. So it has the standard, there we go, I'm not going to stand in the way of the connector. So it has the regular ribbing, it has the regular puff right here, and this is the size large. I am working on size extra large right now, and I will show you all in the works in progress section. And so here is the spiked sleeve. It only has one spike, and that's where I connected all the panels, is right here and right here. And then it has a crew neckline right here, so it's going to go just like this one, except it's not going to dip down because my mic is what dips it down. So it's going to go straight across. It's not going to be like choking or anything. It's going to lay comfortably on the neck. And then here's the other spike on the shoulder, the other sleeve, and then the puff area, the puffy area of the sleeve, and then the cuff again. And on the bottom here, I will show you all. So here is the torso right here. Let me move my hair. There we go. This is the torso. There we go. And you see on the bottom, right about right here, there we go, right here, it has the drawstring illusion. It is not a drawstring that goes all around completely. It is only on the first torso panel and second torso panel, and then it closes. And then on the very bottom, I have the ribbing that is right here, and it should fit comfortably around the ribs. And again, when it comes to any of these crop tops, you can wear them however you would like to, whichever you're best comfortable with wearing them. And that is the finished object that I have. I have two works in progresses, and I'll start with the knitting work in progress that I'll show you guys. It is the second men's sock that I have. I did a good bit right here. I got a decent bit done. I am on the very end of the toe section right here, and you can see, I'll show you guys up close, this is the cuff section right up here. It's, again, a little bit longer than the women's sock of the cuff because I would just like it to fit more snug. I'd like it to fit more than it does. I like it to fit more. I just like it to fit more. So that is the cuff area, the 4 outlines right there of the sock pattern. I love that pattern name, by the way. So, and then I have the heel right here. It is green. It is the regular heel, and then it has the heel turn. And so I have that done right here. I have a whole bunch of these loose ends. It's because of changing colors. It's because of starting the project. It's because of right here running out of yarn midway and having to start another cake that I wound it up. Not a second cake, but a new portion of the cake that I had to wind up. So starting a new portion of the cake right here that I have to sew in once I'm complete with the sock, and then changing colors again right here of the heel, and then I have the very end right here changing the colors again, which is right here. Changing the colors I'll have to sew in, and the reason why the tails are so long is because I have a sewing needle, hand sewing needle, and in order for it to fit yarn, it's very long. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. I'll have to get off camera in just a little bit, but hang on. It's right here on my computer desk. Here we go. So the hand sewing needle is very long. It's a tapestry needle. I like calling it tapestry, but no, it's pronounced tapestry, so it's like fine. Okay. And this is how big it is. This is how long it is, and I can't control that. But this hole right here, it that's what helps the yarn go through the hole, is right here in this big one. And if it helps this 4-weight yarn go through the hole, I'd rather take that tapestry needle, there we go, tapestry needle to use to sew, hand sew and everything, than to use, you know, like a cross stitching needle. That's not going to help me. So that's the best that I can use. And I know there are like shorter needles out there, but I have yet to go buy a new one because I don't know why, I just don't want to spend the money on that, because that needle is working just fine. It's just I have to make the yarn tails longer, but it's okay, it still works. So I'm at the decrease section right here of the sock, and then after the decrease section, after I have about 5 stitches per DPN, I should be complete, and then I have to do the Kitchener stitch when it comes to hand sewing the piece together. And that is where I'm at with my knitting work in progress. Sorry if I go off camera a little bit, it's because I'm setting the projects back on my computer desk right over here. I'm not going to show you all, it's just I'm setting it back over on my computer desk, and I'm going off camera a little bit because I'm reaching over. So the crochet project that I have, it is the size extra large of the crop tops with sleeves. So I'll show you guys first, and then I will explain, or I will explain first. Why don't I do that? So this is the torso panel, part 1, the first torso panel. There we go. So with the So with the first torso panel, I do not have a drawstring effect, as you can see right here. It is because with the striping that I have done, the stripes of the torso panel, it would strain too much of the eye to try to look for the drawstring effect, so illusion. So I am not going to include that because I don't want to have to put strain in the eyes trying to find that detail. And I have, again, on the armhole depth section right here, and then right here, that is where I need to sew when it comes to the armhole, or the sleeve length, sleeve panels. My words are jumbling up again. I find it adorable, but anyway. So that is the first torso panel. And then here's the second torso panel, and I'll show you guys. And the same thing, it has no drawstring illusion. and it also has, well, it has the stitching on the armhole depths, and I'll show you guys. It has it right here, and then it also has it right about right here. And it feels like it needs to be larger with the armhole depths being the size extra large. It's just, it, okay, there we go. I just need to stretch it a little bit. Maybe that was what I needed to do. There we go. Doesn't it look a lot better? I stretched it. And sometimes you gotta do that when it comes to crochet to make some pieces of fabric fit, because that's what you're doing. You're creating pieces of fabric. I was setting petals on my box, and so I'm holding this, you know, tripod, ring light tripod on my box, and it's on a box, so I said it 3 times. Okay, so anyway, I have the part that I'm working on right now is the sleeve panel, the first sleeve panel, and it is this part right here. It is in half right now, and I'll show you guys the full width. Here we go. So with this right here, it is a decrease section, and so I need to add more stitching on this part right here, the armhole depth of the sleeve panel, and then this part right here as well, the other side of the armhole depth of the sleeve panel. And then after I do about one more row of this all along, I need to start the increase stitches. The increased rows, I need to do about 3, and the 3 increased rows, sorry. And then that's when I will create the puff that way. And then I will need to begin the cuff, and that will take up about 4 inches. And so with these sleeve panels, I had to make them a lot longer than I had with just following, you know, the standard way of how I was writing down the stitches of the previous crop tops with sleeves. And so I would just, you know, follow the way that I would do those. But with this, I actually had to go along with the measuring twice. And so I did that with this. And so I had to create about 9 more stitches. And so with the 3 included to create the puff, that will help create the sleeve panel length that I need. And so that is the sleeve panel that I have, and I still need to do the puff of the sleeve, I still need to do the cuff, I still need to do the second panel of the sleeve, I still need to then assemble it together on the size extra large of the crop tops with sleeves, assemble it all together, and then I need to create the shoulder spikes, and then I need to create the crew neckline, and then I need to create the ribbing on the very bottom, and then I need to sew the bottom pieces of the torso together, and that's it. And then I'm done with the size extra large, and that is the works in progress that I have. Alright everyone, thank you for watching up to this point. We are at the final thoughts section of this episode number 25, and thank you for making it this far. Any final thoughts that I have? Let's see. So, I don't really have any final thoughts. It's just, I am excited to make the next move of my life. I am excited to, let's see, the next move of my life is that I need to secure my business a certain way. And so I don't want to give that information away because I want to keep some things private. I want to keep some things just secure. I want to keep some things protected. with my business, in case just anything, you know, because I have a lot of people, there's a lot of people in this world who like to try to bring some people down, that try to just rise no matter what they've been through. And you know how there's some people where you never they I'm trying to find the best way to explain it, where you could look at someone and think that they haven't been through much at all, but they've actually been through the worst of the worst. And you can't even see it on their face, but like if you try to look, it's like you can never guess, because they wear it so bravely and they wear it so graciously, and it's like, hi. And so it's like, you know, and then other people feel like they should keep bringing you down because you haven't been through much, they think. And so from this point, I've been trying to just protect what I can with my business, and I've just been trying to keep my place secure when it comes to the crochet side. A lot of crocheters and knitters in the fiber arts industry, not all of them, but most of them with the great followings of the, you know, hundreds of thousands of followings and stuff, they try to steal the energy of some other creators, and they try to steal, you know, they try to send demons on their back, and they try to send negative energy, and they try to do black magic towards them, and they try to, you know, I said it, and I've had enough. I know when things like that are happening. I can tell the difference. I'm not stupid. And so people shouldn't do stuff like that, because they don't know what some people are capable of. But also, when it comes to the fiber arts industry, I know that I have a secure place as being the top of the top, because this is something that God has promised me a long time ago, and He promised me that nobody will reach that part before me. And, you know, I am a saint again. I was a saint 3 lives ago as well. And I know when God tells me something that it's real, and that people that sell their soul, people that are demons, people that do demon work and black magic and all that nonsense, they're not going to take my light from me, they're not going to take my work from me, they're not going to take my position from me. And it's time that I finally say something about it, because it's not all, you know, oh, the fiber arts community is so, you know, amazing, so friendly. No, it's not. It's cutthroat out there, and I've said this before, I am an angel. And that, because of that, I've had even random people try to steal my energy, but the fiber arts community, for sure, I've had them try to steal my energy. I've had them try to curse me in my business. I've had them try to, you know, have me mess up while I crochet, and I can feel it all too. I'm not going to name names, but the truth will reveal itself over time. And that's my final thoughts that I have to say about it. So, if you have made it this far in the video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you're always notified of every video that I create every Thursday and Friday. And thank you for making it this far. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of the subscribers. Thank you for sticking with me this long. Just at any point in time, thank you for staying with me in these videos. Thank you for all of the likes, all of the comments. If you have left any, thank you for your opinions. If you have left any, I'm not going to single you out. Saying your opinion is very brave, and I thank you for that. And have a good day, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Bye.